Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Canadian Baseball Hall of Fame, Roy Halladay.
Thank you. It was great seeing Vladdy up here earlier. There was a couple philosophies going around about how we used to pitch him. The first was throw him 4 balls and then try and pick him off. The only problem is you couldn't throw him 4 balls. So the next philosophy, which worked a little better for me, was throw anything up there and back up third and hope that's it. So sometimes you got lucky and you didn't hit it out and you were only backing up third. So that was good. We all have a task today here. Mine is to speak and yours is to listen. The only challenge is for me to finish my task before you finish yours. So I will try and be brief. I called my dad. He's always had good advice for me. And I said, Dad, I have to give this speech, What's it take to give a great speech? And he said, well, good speeches are like comets. He said they're brilliant, they take your breath away, and before you know it, they're over. And, my dad's always given me good advice, and I remember thinking back and going, well, shoot, Dad, 1 out of 3 and I'm a Hall of Famer, right? So I know I can hit that 3rd one on the nose. I'll be brief. There's a saying that I really loved hearing when I was playing, and it was that a lot of people have the same desire to win. The difference is the price you're willing to pay in order to have a chance to win, and that's the difference. And I took that to heart. I came up and was very fortunate to be talented, maybe not very understanding or knew how to handle things, and I struggled. But I was very fortunate to learn from some very important people, and those words stuck with me. And I learned through preparation I could develop confidence. Through hard work, I could overcome those fears. Through dedication, that I could take the mound and be confident in what I was doing. And it's funny, all those things that I learned and that I put to practice, the extra work off the field, the learning to focus on one pitch at a time, the patience, the calm demeanor, controlling emotions, all that stuff that I learned and that I put to work was only because of the few special people that taught me those things. And had it not been for those people, I would still be an A-ball trying to get myself back to the big leagues. Harvey Dorfman was a true mentor to me. Thank you. Mel Queen, which I'm sure a lot of you guys know. Bus Campbell was a longtime scout from Colorado who was a grandfather to me and helped me. He was a Blue Jay scout that drafted me, and I can't tell you how much he's meant to me. My father, of course, has been a great inspiration in my life. And my two boys are huge inspirations for me, and my wife, Brandy. Yeah, thank you guys so much. And it's those people that have gotten me here. I firmly believe that and understand that, and it's been my job since I retired to start giving that knowledge back. You know, I was thinking about some of the things that I went through before I got myself back under control. And I remember the last start that I made right before I got sent to A-ball. And I remember in the first inning, you know, there's a couple hitters on base already. Guys are running around, they're stealing bases on me, down 2-0. Pitching coach comes out and he says, you know what, I think I figured it out. And I said, what's that, coach? And he said, there's a point in every game where things go bad for you. And I said, well, what is it? He said, it's the national anthem. That was frustrating, but you know, the struggle continued, and the second inning I got myself in another jam, and he comes out and he says, Roy, he says, I don't know if you're just stupid or ignorant. And I said, Coach, I don't know and I don't care. Well, I'm back out for the third inning. And after my second or third home run that inning, and there's smoke flying around the field, and nobody can see, it looks like fog setting in. And the pitching coach comes out again. By this time, I've had enough of the wisdom. And I said, Coach, please, whatever you have to say, just keep it to yourself. He says, Roy, I got nothing to say to you. I'm giving the guy time to reload his fireworks. I definitely want to thank the Hall of Fame committee, the Hall of Fame itself, the selection committee, everybody in Canada and who's involved with baseball in Canada, with the Blue Jays. This has truly been a second home for me and my family, and I cannot thank you enough from the bottom of my heart for all your support. You know, there's some players that don't need an introduction, and there's a lot that need a conclusion. So I will be done and make my dad proud, going 1 for 3 and being a Hall of Famer. Thank you.